competitive scene, playing a number of skirmishes, but opting to, do some stuff at the Pro-Am here.
And now this is JT Brown's third Pro-Am. The pro NHL player is looking to make waves. He's become a big Twitch streamer and being involved in the community, and he gets a lot of the other NHL guys involved and has done a great thing with his organization as well, bringing athletes into the world of competitive gaming. They are a pair to look out for because Marksman has competed on basically every level of the game, and he knows how to pull out some tricky plays.
Speaking of tricky plays, another duo that's experienced both at the Pro-Am and the competitive scene, it's Mackenzie Boyd and Fear itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Lafayette, Louisiana. He competed in the last Creative Showdown on the Chicken Champions, had amazing plays, also known for his song Roses and Little Half Moon, competed on American Idol. Fear itself, the former retired professional Halo player. We have Edwin Hodge and Fraps. Fraps is the German YouTuber. He's been around the scene for a long time, makes a ton of content. And Edward Hodge is the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge film series. Breaking the Dance was out right there, and is the only actor to appear in all of the first 3 films, and he says he is addicted to golfing.
So we'll see what they have to do, whether those golf skills translate, whether Fraps can carry through with his experience on YouTube and creating content and all sorts of creative stuff as well.
And I mean, he has been around since quite literally the very beginning. We're talking season 1, season 2, making content over in Germany. He has been all about it and pressing forward. And I mean, this group, this entire pairings, all of them are so fun to be around in their own way, and when they all will interact on the island, it's going to be ridiculous. I mean, we've seen some of the starting island shenanigans that happened before, and I'm just pumped for when we get out there and to see how some of these players interact, because you can already tell there's some bad blood out there. There's some people calling each other out. You got Marksman and Wildcat right away. Edwin Hodge calling out Tifu. Like, they're saying, no, we're coming for it. I've also seen a number of these pairs. Hey, One Shot Girl and Chandler, they were in the practice room every single opportunity they got. They were down there. They were playing duos. They're doing everything they can. Call-outs were there. I mean, you know Nick is going to bring his all as well. Nick A30, who played and competed with One Shot Girl in the Creative Showdown. I mean, he's pumped to be here.
Yeah, he's pumped to be there. We also have all sorts of players who competed last month at the Summer Block Party. Aiden, his partner, a lot of other people as well. Tons of pro players, tons of celebrities. You're going to have a blast watching this, and I can't wait to get in the action as well.
And I mean, one thing, you think of just like some of the DJs who are out there. Lost Kings, Phantoms, Alice in Wonderland, Wax Motif, just like all of these guys. I know, just naming some of them who I'm a little more familiar with and listen to, but I just am so excited. And plus all the actors, you got basketball players, and I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the Fortnite players as well, who are so incredible. And oh my, what is that? Oh, okay, so that is your reigning pro Pro-Am champions. Pro-Am number 1, Marshmallow and Ninja, and then Airwalks and RL Grime on the other side. The winners from the summer block party. And I mean, they're allowed in the winner's circle.
They are allowed in the winner's circle. Zeke there too. See what they have for us, of course. Everybody ready to get the Pro-Am started.
They're ready to get it started, but not without these 2 marquee pairs. And just listen to the crowd. They're excited to be there. They're ready to play. These are people who are at the top of their game. Airwalks qualified for the World Cup. RL Crime is out there. Ninja and Marshmallow, the original pop-off pair when they're able to take the first Pro-Am. Zeke, what do you got for us over on the stage with our reigning champions?
Gentlemen, Fortnite fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning Pro-Am champions. The Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, Airwax and Grimes. Gentlemen, any words to your... But any words for your competitors?
You know, we just want to say good luck to you guys as well, to everyone who's participating, and you know, I hope we end up meeting in the finals, you know, in the last games.
There you have it. Gentlemen, if you'll take the stage, the Pro-Am is about to begin.
I'm coming for you. They're going down. I'm coming for you. Better watch out. Right? Me and you. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Wombo comedy, wombo comedy, wombo comedy, wombo comedy. Watch out, watch out. I'll hunt them down and I'll lay them out. You can smell the floor, boy.
Is intimidating. Plan is to lose.
They're going down. We're winning this today. That was intense. He's looking for it and he got it. Oh my God!
Middle of the D1.
He does it! He got it! Here it is! He's going for the yes! Oh! Airwalks! That's it! He's gonna land in front of him and typical gamer!
That just happened.
Pushing forward, forcing the activity. Oh!
Damage over the shield.
Bucky's down to nothing!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fortnite Pro-Am Part 3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Phase here, the Boricua boys, back in our hometown of New York City. And we couldn't be more excited to call the action here today because it's going to be a good one. The players loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in for a banger today.
Yes, we are. Banger like that track. Mike Realm just dropped some beats on us. That was so fire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, you know, little warm for me. Good thing I had some pancakes standing by, you know.
We got all kinds of stuff ready for you guys today, that's for sure.
I've known Xavier Woods for a very long time, and I've always asked him, where do you keep getting these pancakes from? So I finally decided to steal some for myself. They're going to go bad eventually, but might as well. Have a stack of pancakes.
Yep.
You're my friend.
And we got them here, and we're ready. So, just like
right.
that.
Well, let's go through the format and see how this whole thing's going to work. Get you guys up to speed in case you're joining us for the first time. This is how it all plays out. When you hit 15th place, you get yourself 3 points. When you get to 10th place, you get 2 additional points, making it 5 points total. When you get to the top 5, you'll get 7 points there, and a victory royale will grant you 10 points total. But here's the big one. Each elimination will be 1 point. So players can look to really rack up some points in these games, kind of like what Airwax did in the last Pro-Am at the Summer Block Party.
That's right. We watched Airwax come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the mic for, and it was super intense, showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. It's not only that, he qualified.
That's right. He qualified. His talent is something that we all have to take note of. He certainly is going to be one of those players that we look at on that stage and you think is going to be a threat to each and every one of the duos that are going to be in that island. But you got some formidable threats out there as well. You know the crowd, they cheer for Tfue, they cheer for Aiden, Cloaksy as well. There's some great players that are going to be out there. And to top it off, they got some great duos to support them as well. And that's going to be the difference maker here, Monster.
That's
because
right.
every time we do one of these Pro-Ams, it's always about that duo partner, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do they complement their teammate?
Exactly, and with that, is it going to be enough? Because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So we're going to jump into that and see if that duo can carry you all the way through.
That's right. The money that they're going to be playing for here today is for charity. Keep that in mind. So let's take a look here. First place is going to get $1 million toward the charity of their choice. Second through 50th, everyone's going to get money, okay? And no one's going to walk away empty-handed here. 500 grand for second place. So the difference between first and second is $500,000 going to charity. That's huge stuff. Fortnite constantly giving back to the community. And here's the deal. The reality of it all is that we could very well see
and especially playing in the last one, we're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden, you are no stranger to playing in LAN environments, but this one's a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 mods. I hear them screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support system now. You guys are playing for charity. This is a massive event. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and the fact that Epic Games provides everybody with the opportunity to play and, for charity and just make money for themselves, it's crazy. So, yeah, I'm honored to be, playing for Wounded Warriors, and I'm just going to enjoy this moment. It's great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And just one more for you. Now, you are a DJ duo. Is your counterpart at home watching right now, or is he here?
He's playing. So my duo partner is playing with his duo partner for the World Cup tomorrow, so we're about to take over.
Interesting how that worked out, isn't it?
Yeah, it may have been set up.
May have been, definitely. Well, good luck today, guys. I will definitely be rooting for you. GB and Monster, back to you at the desk.
Always a pleasure to hear from him. I remember meeting Robert Abisi last Pro-Am, and he was so into it. He said, I just want to go home now and just practice. And we talk about picks to win. And second place last summer block party at that Pro-Am, as we had mentioned, was Aiden and Robert Abisi. You know what? I'm going to make a bold proclamation here, Monster. I think they're going to take it. I think Aiden and Robert Abisi are going to take this year's Pro-Am.
Well, I'm going to have to, stagger that and bring back, I don't know, maybe an old rivalry, because this time, we have Nick Merckx here. How about I put my money on Nick Merckx, and you put your money on Aiden if you want to do that?
Okay, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Well, one player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed is Tfue. We actually had an opportunity to get some words from him. Let's check it out.
my name's Turner, aka Tifu. I'm playing the Pro-Am with my teammate Nav. I've been kind of friends with him for a while. I've only played with him a few times, but I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty hyped. I'm excited.
This is
Wait. Trying to sneak him in. Can you get him to drop it?
Oh my! What is that angle?
Basically, we're just going to try to take down everyone we can. You know, we're going to play really aggressive throughout the whole thing, looking for the weaker players, I guess you could say. The biggest threat is probably, once again, Cloaksy. I said this last Pro-Am. He's really the only big threat that I see here. Airwalks, that guy's a bot. Ninja, he's a bot. Cloaksy's aight, but me and Nav are going to stomp them all, so. My current favorite weapon is probably the combat, just because it's so versatile. You can use it close range, medium range, even long range at some instances if you need to, pick somebody's health off little by little. I'm donating to the Action Sports Foundation. Basically what they do is they help special needs and handicapped people with physical therapy, action sports, like whether it be skateboarding or riding, in a skate park on a wheelchair or anything really. My experience in New York so far has been pretty dope. I haven't really met too many people yet, but I'm excited to meet all the people coming from different countries, even people that just came up on the scene that are new that I've became friends with over the past few months. So pretty excited to meet all of them, have a good time. Other than that, I'm ready.
Tifu had a lot of strong words for his opponents. And, calling Ninja and Airwalks a bot after they had won Pro-Ams, and he hasn't. Some bold words there, Monster.
You gotta love Tifu. Always ready to paint a story, create a rivalry, right? And then just make it interesting. I mean, look the way he's dressed. He's got his vest on.
He's ready.
Seems serious.
He's clearly ready. And I know everyone here wants to get ready and into the games. And we also want to let you all know as well that there are going to be numerous ways for you to watch this very competition, the Fortnite Pro-Am. All you got to do is go to Fortnite.com/watch. And there you can actually pick a variety of different POVs. You can see the map. You can see a bunch of cool things. Definitely check it out. Once again, go to Fortnite.com/watch. There we go. You can level up your viewing experience. And then you also have a lot going on here as well. So here are the feeds. This is what you're going to look at, right? So in feed 1 and feed 2, you'll get the first and second place players. But then feed 3, you're going to get Ninja and Marshmallow. And then on feed 4, you're going to get Airwalks and RL Grime. So this way, you can see our defending champions in their perspective and how they're going to coordinate. You also got Nick 30, Max Carver. Let's not forget about Courage and Sean O'Malley, Doigby, and Cody Walker. And then for the Latin American community, you're going to have Flakes Power and Anderson Silva. So lots of great perspectives there. Also Asia as well is going to be Ellie and his duo. So there's going to be a bunch of perspectives for you to check out. That and have some fun watching this event. It's going to be a good time.
By the way, I love, because if you're a fan of any of those guys, you can literally see their points of interest, which is super dope.
Yeah, exactly. You can learn from some of the best that play this game, especially the Fortnite content creators, see where they go. A lot of the players now are going to be on the island, loading up, getting ready to go. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I want to get into this already, and I know we're going to get there eventually. But, a little anxious, of course. And I have to wonder, what other duos are going to be standing out? Because Tifu had mentioned Cloaksy, him and Whit Lowry. They have the potential to be able to upset some people here, but he didn't really do it at the last Pro-Am. Cloaksy was kind of quiet at that event. I want to see him turn up, especially here in New York City, because he lives like right here.
Yeah, and I'm also excited for Yoshi. Yoshi represents, on the Team Solari cast. It's a pleasure seeing him come out here. We always see him commentate, but you know what? Someone representing from a commentator stance out here playing. So I'm gonna be rooting for Yoshi and Freddie Estroma as well. And the French community loves him. Always got to give him some extra props.
You saw for a second there, Courage and Dr. Lupo right next to one another. So perhaps there could be some shenanigans, maybe sabotage, if you will. I think Lupo's probably insulting Jack in a variety of different ways.
They actually even slammed Tim the Tatman over to the left of Lupo as well. So that's an interesting lineup right there.
You can never keep them separate from one another.
Nope.
You can never keep them separate. We're also going to have a lot of controller players playing out there too. And while control players, obviously I'm control gang, always going to represent. I want to see how they play out. I think we got a few pro control players like Aiden, who I had picked before.
That's right.
Get into a box, really cause a ruckus, especially for the pro players. Aiden has qualified for the Fortnite World Cup in the duo side. Airwalks as well, another dominant player. We have a lot of players here that have qualified for the big event, and they're going to look to prove a point, I think, which is going to be the best part. Not only because they're going to play in that competition, but they're also going to get this warm-up opportunity in front of this crowd here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's kind of a little bit of an advantage.
You know, at the end of the day, as long as they feel prepared, that's what we love and want to see. But like you said, there is a lot riding on the line here, right? It's all about earning that respect and or keeping it, because at the end of the day, these trophies are super nice.
Yeah, pretty awesome trophies there. The golden Creighton pickaxe that we've given out in the past. You see players warming up, getting ready, getting comfortable. A few other duos to talk about was Pi and Detonator. Detonator, I don't know what that video was, but it made me mildly uncomfortable. So, and the fact that he's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you know,
it disturbs me.
Came out, you know, got the couple buttons down in the front, you know,
yes.
Letting it breeze.
Yeah, letting it breathe a lot. I don't know. That one certainly threw me off. There's Marshmallow. You know, he doesn't really like to talk that much, so I wonder how he's going to communicate with Ninja. They've done it once before, though. They've done it once before. Certainly they could do it again.
A couple emotes right there from Marshmallow, so maybe he'll just be playing right there, showing off the controller. Yeah, that's right. Give him a little ring. Making sure it's all good. He's going to let the gameplay and the moves do the talking.
I appreciate that he's also going to be using his own skin as well. So.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you have to. If you have a skin in the game, you got to go for it.
A little ego boost right there, you know?
Yeah, that's some protection.
Here we got Nick Merckx.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Hey, I had to. You went with Aiden. I figured we
I know Papa Nick Merckx, who's out there, probably got really mad at me that I didn't pick Nick to win. But it's okay though. It's all for the storylines. Hopefully he understands that.
Nick
830, most positive human being. You play with Nick 830 a lot?
All the time.
What does he bring to the table?
Oh, he's a legend. I mean, as long as he can keep his cool, not get in his head. Nick, I know you hear us from here. Just stay calm and do what you do, man. He's such a great player. Would love to see him come out and shine.
Yeah.
Once or twice in a Pro-Am today would be pretty fantastic.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He wanted to create a showdown at the Summer Block Party.
Yeah, he's had his moments of greatness.
He has. So clearly capable of being able to do this, being able to win on the big stage in front of a crowd. There's Detonator again. Just, you know,
he looks so ready.
And, you know, I'm actually impressed playing with a keyboard and mouse. I thought that Detonator would have his own custom controller spikes on it. Okay. There's a lot of dialogue being exchanged there. Also, talk about Detonator's bangs. Man, nailed that one. I'll never be able to have that. Ever. That's a heartbreaker.
Looks like he's
Is he yelling at his own teammate as well?
Yeah, definitely.
At some point. There's Ewok Jordan Fisher. This is a duo that actually I think is going to be very, very good in this one because Jordan told me yesterday they've been practicing, they've been putting in the work, and I think that's a squad that can go very, very far. Very, very far. Well, while we get ready and get things started up here, folks, we have another interview on the stage. We got Mackenzie Borg along with my buddy, Fear Itself, with Pookie. What's going on, Pookie?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am just all over the place today. I'm having the chance to talk to some incredible players. That is absolutely right. I am down here with Mackenzie Borg and Fear Itself. Now, I have to be honest, you don't really put off a very fearful vibe, so we're gonna have to work on that. You gotta get the eyes, you know, it's all about the eyes. But you are no stranger to events like this. Going into today, how are you gonna carry your previous experience into the event today?
It is true. I'm a little bit of an old man, a veteran in the game. I mean, I was doing this 15 years ago in much smaller stadiums, but it's all the same. Having like in-person LAN experience is very key in this atmosphere. So I'm just gonna like channel that inner professional gamer from when I was a young buck back in the day, and hopefully it shows, you know.
Love it so much. Now you, Mackenzie, on the other hand, you have performed on the big stage multiple times. You were a contestant on American Idol, so you are not nervous at all, but I want to know, have you ever played Fortnite? I mean, you were in the other Pro-Am, but playing Fortnite in front of all these people, it's got to be different than singing.
Yeah, it's much different. I feel like singing in front of a lot of people, I'm comfortable. It's what I'm, with a guitar, I'm like super chill, but here it's like, just don't want to let fear down, and we're trying to do well.
Well, we have a few musical emotes, so if anything gets a little bit too crazy for you at any moment in time, maybe you could play those for him and calm him down a little bit. That might help. Now, have you two played together at all? Do you have any kind of strategy going into today?
We practice a total of about an hour before this event. So we got all the practice, all the strats in the world. Don't you worry about it, Pookie.
Oh, and you just, I guess, don't want to tell me about it, right?
Oh, yeah. Top secret stuff.
Oh my goodness. All right. I might be able to get a little bit out of you later. But in terms of, taking your experience from the previous Pro-Am that you just played in the summer, what are you going to do the same, differently? Anything you're going to want to tell me about?
I think I'm more prepared now for the chaos and the hecticness between like the crowd, the subwoofers in the stage, and just the overall volume. It's not like sitting on my couch at home playing Fortnite. It's a completely different experience.
It's definitely different. I mean, if you want to put your feet up at one point, we can get you some Cheetos or something. It'll be great.
I'm trying to get into the more serious mode right now. I'm flipping the switch. Fear's got the switch too. We're switching it.
My goodness. Well, you guys heard it here first. These guys are locked in, so I'm going to let them get a little bit more practice. Golden Boy and Monster, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much, Pookie, for that one. For itself, I've had opportunity of commentating many of his victories in the past across a variety of games. He's humble. He goes up there and he's humble, but this guy, when he needs to pull off the big wins, he certainly can do it. And then I think it's also interesting to note there what Mackenzie said. This is a very different vibe. When you're playing out there, the bass, the feeling, it is substantially different than chilling at home.
But honestly, he has the experience. He's been here before. Maybe after a couple times in the ring, you can pull it all together. That's what I'm hoping for someone like Nick A30 as well, right? You've been in this situation before with enough experience. I really think they can overcome anything.
Yeah, very true. Look at that. Positive guy, positive monster. You love to see it happen.
I'm rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah, that's right. This guy. Oh, and then obviously, I heard you in the Creator Showdown just blindly picking whoever was winning at that time.
We're not going to talk about
We're not going to go back to that. We're not going to go back to the past.
We're living in the present now, buddy.
I respect that. Well, folks, I know you guys want to get into the game. I do as well, and I was told by our team in the back that the game is getting ready to go in just a little bit. We're going to jump right into the island. It's going to be awesome. The other half of the Girthquake, there's Tim the Tap Man. So you're going to land over by Paradise Palms. Paradise Palms, a great spot to land monster. Tons of loot, tons of resources, great rotational opportunities from there as well.
Talk about that. It clearly looks like Tim the Tap Man and Dante have a plan here. You don't just choose the backside of the map for no reason. This house specifically known as the John Wick Mansion. Down in the basement, there's a little secret stash, if you will. Now hopping over to Westworld, is what we like to call it, over here on the other side of the map.
Oh.
Little skirmish here.
Yeah, you got Osculords looking right over at Sean. Sean choosing to disengage from the fight. Will have that green tech SMG and has full shields as well, but oh no. Dead Revel's going to be in a bad spot. Very weakened there by Sean. Sean's going to take some damage as well. This is going to be a first engagement. Sean is going to go in for the fight, and then we switch on over to Dead Revel, who's looking around, and Sean's going to be out of the game. game. One of the first eliminations. I think that might be the first elim that goes through.
The first was Sinnoh, who actually got Fear itself. I wanted to touch on it, unfortunately, but that was the first elim.
Fear itself went out?
Yes.
Oh,
right
man, we really shouldn't have interviewed him. I feel sorry, Justin.
Hey, but it's not over, right? You can always get the reboot card. You can come back here. But for now, Lost King Nyx is in a pickle.
This is rough. Rough for Nick to be in here. Make our way to Ninja and Marshmallow. Ooh. This is another great spot to chill by. You get a ton of loot at the Lazy Lagoon. And on top of which, you know, I think there's going to be some ballers close by. If you want to go for that, you also have the cannons you can use, I believe, to get out of there too.
Yep, there's a lot of options for mobility here for sure. But, you know, what I like that's going on here, at least with Ninja and Marshmallow, Ninja straight up adopting, you know, his scrim and or competitive strategy, right? The Lazy Lagoon, that is his most known spot for landing. So for him to land here, they mean serious business.
Yeah, and he lands here relatively uncontested. There's going to be a duo over to the north, let's say northwest, and also someone all the way up at the tip north there. As we make our way now down forward towards Lucky Landing, we're going to have Sinnoh here along with O'King.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of Sinnoh and O'King. Let me tell you guys right now, do not sleep on this duo right here. They are so good. Had the pleasure of casting and seeing them at the South Korean event that we flew out to and covered over there. They are dangerous.
Well, you're hyping them up here, but unfortunately they're going to be taking some damage from the Stinks, having to push out of that fight. So when you throw down that Stink grenade, it goes right through the damage. It does not hit the shields. It hits the green health bar. Not what you want to see happen here. Player, though, is going to be tucked away in the corner. King and Sinnoh, they're two top players. So they know how to work together here, try and pin their opponents into a bad spot. Here, a few shots as well. More eliminations starting to go through. Nick 830 gets one onto Claire Grant. Aiden as well picks one up. Mackenzie's out of it. And then King and Sinnoh is going to get, King's just going to get out of there.
Wanted that pressure, but you know what? I figured the team that's working together is definitely a dangerous one. And we touched base with Yoshi a little bit earlier today. Looks like his partner Freddy is down here. He's off. He's on a quad. Can he get away? No, he has to
get away. Oh no!
Okay. Right here.
Marksman. Oh, and he just tagged up. He tagged up the quad a few times. Didn't manage to hit him. If he would have picked up that infantry, could have had that pinpoint accuracy with that weapon. Probably could have provided a little bit more for him there, but it's also going to be a player up above. There goes the infantry rifles I mentioned before. It's such a precise weapon to take advantage of. JT Brown, they're looking around. We're going to have Jeremy Ray Taylor up above in that box there, Monster, and they're going to be split up a little bit because they want to clean up this player around, see if they can get any of the resources.
And they did convert it right there, and a little nifty trick Marksman used there, pulling out his pickaxe to reset his reticule so that his crosshair kind of tightens up just to make sure he can be as accurate as possible. So many nifty tricks, and this is why this is the pro aim, right? You have the pros, and you have your celebrity counterparts helping him out, and Marksman showing that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Looks like he's confidently ready to push as well. Right.
Exactly, and then we saw Ninja and Marshmallow there on the corner of your screen for a moment, continuing to loot up. Players pushing on the side here. This is going to be coming from the west. JT Brown, they're going to get vision. He has that snipe out. Even get a connection perhaps, but could be Marksman looking for the opportunity to take advantage of that heavy AR.
Yes, I love this. JT Brown ready to back him up. He's got extra shields and everything. He's got that legendary sniper. He knows exactly where this player is at. Just looking for a small peek right here. He might take his face off. We will see.
He's playing with a lot of confidence, too. You can tell in the movements. JT Brown has played in multiple, I think he's played in every single pro that we've had. So no stranger here to this big stage. And then they're not really going to go for that fight. There wasn't really much of a reason for them to try and push in for that fight, Monster. That player did have that natural high ground. If JT Brown would have gotten the connection with the snipe, that would have been great. But you got to think about this, the storm, as it pushes on in. Now these players, you're going to take a little bit of damage here. But you have a lot of bodies scattered around. Junk Junction, Polar Peak, Happy Hamlet. even Lucky Landing. There's a lot of players that are going to be on the outside, but this circle is going to be pushing in, centered more toward Dusty Divot. So you're going to have that big circle around here. You're ticking for 1 damage per second as well. You got to start to make moves quickly.
Yeah, Slogo Man does not want to play around here. He does not have anything to deal with in this moment. He has a glider redeploy. I mean, he can use it to get away, but with that one person trailing behind him, knows that Bai También.
You did better. I didn't even try to.
Hey, it's a little bit of Spanish right there, but hopping over to Ewok and Jordan Fisher.
You got the accent. You got the capability. I respect it.
I can pull it.
I know you can. All right. So Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This duo at the Summer Block Party. Ewok hunted Jordan Fisher down. Enemies have become friends here. And with the Baller and the Shadow Bombs, they're going to rotate on out, get to the safe zone. A few players are going to be around here as well. And Ewok just tagged him. Take full advantage of the ping system, right? When you're able to do that, that helps so much. Sometimes you don't even need to use your words. Just use the ping system to relay where the threats are going to be.
Exactly. That's what Ewok used as her primary form of communication here. She's going to lay down some fire. Didn't quite connect, but it's all good. Can she get a couple more shots? If they catch an advantage, we saw what she did last time to Jordan Fisher in the previous 2019 Pro-Am, right? The last one that just passed by where she made her debut. She pushed all the way across the field. She showed.
Ewok gets very aggressive.
She will get down.
Living up to that Ewok name. Ewok's just like names. So that's what Ewok did in that last Pro-Am. But now we're going over to Neo Tilted. One Shot Girl Chandler Riggs. You're going to see Kyle K and Kyle Kaplan up above. There's K. Crowd pop for him. He had come out. Kyle Kaplan as well.
I like how Kaplan's got his marshmallow fit on as well.
Not trying to throw us off.
You know, honestly, that's like, I would use this, right? If you wear this fit, you're tempting other people to be like, dude, that's marshmallow, isn't it? Right? And then they just want to push.
You're not wrong there, buddy.
I'd love to catch a highlight, right?
Yeah,
It's like, dude, I'll push him right now.
Exactly. You're not wrong there. I mean, that certainly can be a thing that players see and are like, wait a minute, maybe? But if a lot of people who have studied Ninja's gameplay know that he is going to go over to that laser area. But we make our way now to the lava areas near Pressure Plant. This is where Marshmallow and Ninja are. There hasn't been a lot of activity right now. It's been a little bit of a slower game, but that's what I like to see, right? You and I, we've been casting endgame after endgame after endgame in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifier. So it's nice to see some strategy, some rotations go into place here, and players really being methodical where they're going to push at what point in time. And Ninja, he's getting ambitious with these shots, managing to connect that infantry rifle, the purple infantry rifle, so good.
Yeah, Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not necessarily popular or cool at the moment, tends to play with things that are different. So before everything kind of, rose in popularity after changes, he was already running it, deeming it one of his favorite weapons to kind of play with.
He's always been like that in any game that he plays. I remember many times casting him, Halo or any other title. He always goes for the road less traveled and does a lot of damage there with that infantry rifle.
The fuck
these players,
they
fly about through the jet streams
on
the other side as well. This duo there.
It's got to be.
Oh no, Tim the Tap Man. No, Tim! And he landed extra quickly. He got picked off from the sky.
I don't want to say it, but he was literally swatted like a fly right there.
Oh, that was
too easy. Taken right out.
Mike,
the Tatman goes
turn
down.
on your
There's
mic.
no friendships here.
Dance if you don't have a mic.
People. Ninja makes Tim the Tatman pay.
Dance if you don't have a
target.
mic.
And he's going to hit those.
All right, so there he
You have
is.
a mic?
He's going to get
You
a
have a
bunch of
mic?
extra goodies.
You have a
And,
mic?
oh no, Ninja's ball actually
You have a
flew
mic, do a
off
wall.
into the steam vent.
Do a
and
wall.
it's gone.
Yeah. Ended up going with it. Hopefully he did. Yeah, so he ends up getting the ball right on back. He's looking around. So he doesn't know, obviously, that there's going to be a duel right next to him. A lot of players are starting to convene here by Pressure Plant. This is where the circle's going to start to collide. And then keep in mind, this lava. When you get to those final circles and you have to go over that lava, it can be your worst enemy or even your best friend because you can traverse the lava very quickly.
Here's your mic.
Sometimes it can throw you off. And for more unexperienced players or inexperienced players, apologies, that can certainly throw them for a loop.
Yeah, it can definitely end up also just like splitting up a team, right? And then causing some chaos that way. But man, the fact that Ninja's able to just openly hold this area right outside the bench ball.
Wrecking people with this.
Yeah, look, there's another player right out the sky right there. David Williams goes down.
Time to go collect. Time to go collect.
Go get that expensive.
My. Hello, kid. I hear you unplugging your mic or doing something. Oh my God, I can't see. Restart, nigga. Hello? You need a new mic. Hold on. Come on. What you doing, boy? Alright, come on. Oh my God, I'm so bad. By the way, I got Trasher, so probably better than me. I got worse at the game. Told you. My mic. Never use a mic. Mic. Use that goddamn mic. Nigga, use that goddamn mic. Nigga, use that goddamn mic. What are you doing, bitch? I can hear something that you're doing. What the fuck? Talk, kid. Hello. What are you doing, kid? Hello, use the mic, kid. Use the mic. Alright, come on. Ready? Okay. I'm all you see I want me to edit it? Alright, bet. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I can't see. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. This is the last one I'm making. I'm about to get off. What? How did I not take your win? I'm actually getting on this game. I'm probably never.
Marshmallow, keeping the dream alive for him and his duo.
So good, even
We're both
with
gonna give
no
you so much
help.
crap for that, by the way.
Even
I'm okay
with
with
no
it.
help, he's still in it though. One shot girl, poised right above him. Sinnoh can very well take this. He's got this ultimate high ground here with O-King.
They're playing this one like it's a qualifier lobby, man. They got that high ground. They're raining down the shots. 9 eliminations for Sinnoh. O-King providing the support, and they're just going to continue to tarp with the floor, with the pyramid, so that they can own this high ground presence. Any players that are going to be flying in the sky, they're going to punish them with their ARs and the combat shotties if need be.
You're going to need an aerial license or something like that. They're not going to let anyone fly for free here.
No, they're not.
Flake's power gets taken out to the zone, but just enough damage from O-King is going to allow him to secure that one here. As you can just smell them from a mile away. They're gonna do great things. We saw them way on the southeastern part of the map, the place that we like to call the West, right? They were there, they landed there, they took out Fear itself, and in a crazy turn of events, they slapped the entire lobby all the way through to the end. Here's the final moments.
You know, I've had the pleasure of commentating a lot of esports in my career, and I always say, watch out for the South Korean players because they're so good. And Sino showing us why here in New York City, the first win. What a game that was. It was a little...
자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이 하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이 하시는 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 뭐 미리 뭐 김치국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요. 한 명도 없었어요. 요 대회 끝날 때 저희를 모르는 사람이 한 명도 없게끔 만들도록 하겠습니다.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and good purpose of this charity tournament. And after this is done, before the tournament began, nobody actually know us, the duo. But after this tournament, I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you win a few more games. But what we're going to do now is we're going to throw it over to Sundown, who's going to break down some of the gameplay. Sundown?
Thank you so much, Pookie. I'm standing by here with Nick Merckx and Mario now. First, I got to say, Mario, what is it like competing on this stage, playing Fortnite, compared to playing in the NBA and competing against some of the best athletes in the world?
I mean, these players are the best of the best, you know, and in NBA, of course, it's like the best of the best players in the world. So it's kind of same in that way, but I mean, just enjoying here in front of our fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so, you know, I'm kind of home, so.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay we just saw in that last match. You were actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll kind of take a look. What was going through your mind when you were able to catch those? Because you played a little bit slower over the course of the game and then you were able to set yourself up with the angle. So what was going on?
Just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using the impulse grenades. We both used them at the same time to get on the strong end. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky, man. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them out and they were easy kills, you know?
Very well done there. And also, just want to give you a shout out. The throw up from you, we go way back, competing in the Gears of War stage. He actually was the one who knocked me out at my very first tournament ever. So being on this stage, Nick, what's it like, man? What's that journey been like for you?
I've been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa, you know? We've been in it for a minute.
It's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good time. But we're here and now, and right now, it is currently Sinnoh and Kingstown because they won game number 1. Let's take a look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo, hey, let's not forget, Sinnoh, this is a guy that nearly qualified for the World Cup a few times now. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are. They're so good. They're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here. You guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be carrying in this one, right? So it's going to be, it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up 7 eliminations out of that game. All right. Courage, Sean Malik in 5th place. You got, let's not forget about Harbor Reaver and Jelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. I'm jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some of them had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tifu got hit with the ground.
And we saw look here, you see Detonator putting on by Marshmallow right there. No surprise, they're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown. And they're getting landed on, by the way. You take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Chance. No King. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's the game 1 winner. Sinnoh, O-King, the lucky landing spot. You're going to get a few options all the way in the back, remember. So you're going to be all the way back here by Lucky. You can go to Fatal if you want to get some more loot. Maybe you want to push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle is going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And lucky them that they went to Lucky Landing, because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, right? These guys have the nice lead.
There's beginner's luck and then there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're in the room.
Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though.
Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Like, look.
You got some shields out of nowhere in chest. When I watch the stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible? Like, you just don't have a response like this.
You know, I don't judge. I just take my blessing.
I respect that. Some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palm. Same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. These drops, you got Dead Rebel, along with Oscure Lod. Oh, nice shot.
Shots down. Did he clear though?
No, he didn't. Why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. So he's going to be playing around this natural structure. He needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. But Dead Rebel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. Oh, but business is closed down, unfortunately, for him. Dead Rebel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
Did get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Frizz has got such a good, position on them, and he even has shield. This just like that. Now he's at 72 extra shield, so he's doing just fine. That jump shotgun, perfect for being chest to chest, get right up in a player's face and doing tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can get Business Boy's card, bring it back into the fight. Oh, just going through it. You see it, the pickup. Oh, but Osculot heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz gonna go for the follow-up, but Frizz is gonna take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's gonna jump for the fight there. Been a hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is gonna get the better, and that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is gonna be out of the game.
2 huge eliminations, and it's a little fun fact. I'm sure his girlfriend will be proud. It says here they both have pink hair.
Okay. I don't know what it's like to have pink hair. I have to talk to Ninja about that one. I know he did that for a little while. It won't look good on me, and also I don't really have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to break it.
And speaking of someone with not a lot of hair, Dr. Lupo on your screen right now.
That was a low blow. No, here we go.
As Fortnite's resident senior citizen, I'll take it. I feel like I'm also a part of the geriatric gamer program.
Actually, this is our first time seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
That's right. Just came out the other day, and it is, I think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo isn't actually the oldest caster for Fortnite. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really you had to do me dirty like that?
Fun fact.
In my hometown?
Exposed.
In my hometown, of all places? It's all right, though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit. Just stings the nostrils just a little bit. Dr. Lupo. Yeah, thank you. He's going for the birthday cakes as well. Another thing that had actually just come out, celebrate Fortnite's 2-year birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event, whose stream you're going to be looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. Also, you're going to get that fancy little picture on the side when you use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. There's Sigla along with Dr. Lupo. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. A lot to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty, Monster?
Oh, I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land, mainly because that back house, man. It's nothing more rewarding than landing on the ledge, getting a weapon through the window seal, and just picking up an easy elimination on someone who goes for the chest on the roof or something like that.
Salty's like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. I never want to cross Salty because you always have a player that's going to be so stacked with so much to work with. Things have certainly slowed down here. Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, wow. There's Sinnoh with King in the. This is awesome.
The strats.
This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone nearby, Golden Boy.
Don't stay down. Stay down.
Uh-oh.
Stay down.
This is, this is not the duo. You want to move them?
No,
there it is.
This is not the duo. You want to do that too? Okay, so they're going to try and get around there, right above them. Oh no! But Moyer's going to be taking so much damage, down to 80 HP.
He's still going for it. He's going all the way. He wants the top here. He takes high ground. It's actually his.
Oh, but the Bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean.
Ooh,
and nothing
that
else.
was one. Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that green tack. Oh, no. And it's going to be the duo that won game one. Oh, King and Sinnoh. That eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And naturally, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. We saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. Clean that spot, but Reese, Brandon Rogers, down comes the shots here. See how it's going to go down here. At the easternmost part of the map, Jacob and Reese kind of moving back and forth. Listening for cues. I think he hears him nearby, yet he's looking for Jacob now.
Oh, man.
Jacob's by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone inside of the natural cover. There you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O King. We could see back-to-back winner here, Monster, with the way that circle lands. It's right over Salty and Fatal Field, so that favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh, no, but Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The Stinks forcing anyone that will hang around. Let's confirm that elimination. There you go. That's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
Ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately, he didn't miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh, man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris gets his teammates hard. Does he have to get out of the fight? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
He knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
He's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Looking for a fight right in front of him. Oh, man. You just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle, and Faris still has minis left. That might have been his last heal there. Jacob decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad, get out of there.
Long.
Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward, and you got Slogoman, who just got beamed. Beamed.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow. Okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was going to say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot here for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship. I get it.
Absolutely. When we saw them, they were in 14th place, mainly because he didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw on the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. He's got that golden combat shot. Such a powerful weapon. Here's the movement around here. Some nades as well.
He doesn't own any of this. This is a scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs, who's just nearby. Slayer, and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not so, not too far either.
That's the Golden Boy strat right there. Hide in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture, this positioning here. They have no eliminations right now, and we're at 35 duels remaining. So it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going in for the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership of the wall, and what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian at elim number 4.
That was so filthy. Took the wall just like that, instant edit, no mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up his bush.
Sometimes
now exposed himself.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the bush.
Give it up. Did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow and Ninja rotating across here. They're going to find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed Australian YouTube channels. Actually one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in Australia. Check him out. I'm sure you're going to find some fun content there. There's Ninja and Marshmallow, who have 2 eliminations for them. Marshmallow's been playing great. Very different Marshmallow from what we saw at the 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am. I think he's obviously put that time in, and it is paying off. It's paying off big time.
Would have known Marshmallow would continue his grind after the years here, but Sean, hey man, Fortnite,
he's passionate about Fortnite.
Still part of the regiment.
There's the man.
7 eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even look over there. What's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out here to prove a point. Myth wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him? I've seen him so many times in so many competitions. Also another player that tried for that Fortnite World Cup online qualifier. Came close a few times. Lots of talent there. Here's the format and how it works. Once we hit that 15th place, that's when those placement points start to go online. But because Myth has 7 eliminations, that means he has 7 points currently.
And his teammate is down right now. Unfortunately, Michael Dreher was taken out. We do know Michael Dreher is interested in running that marathon this year. Well, it's going to need a little more stamina to keep up with Myth here in the Fortnite world.
The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind. It makes me sweat.
What kind of party do we have here, Golden? Jigwa sitting right next to Alexia Ray and Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones at the start of this entire thing said, hey, you know, she's here for the ladies representing. She's got her gun ready. Someone's out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She's in a box.
Sneaky plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. That was crazy.
He got away. He took the launch pad. He got away.
You never suspect the people in the cornfield.
Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, super sneaky plays here. Aaron Gordon's like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of keep my cool here, stick still. It's Ali A jumps back in the baller. He's out.
She's like, yeah, you better be careful, man. There's some crazy people in the cornfield. It's like The Shining out there. Look out for that. Okay, and they're crouched, so you won't be able to hear their movement. Really focus on it. They got their aim set. I like this strategy. They are eventually going to have to move here. Same thing for Ali and Aaron Gordon, which for them, I'm sure that they're a little worried about where these players are going to be.
Ali A might be a famous YouTuber, and Aaron might be huge on the basketball court here, but if you step to these two ladies right here, they're going to make you look like little boys. They are ready to fire away right now. They are so ready.
Okay, well, while that's going on over there, and I'm sure that's going to take a little while to come to fruition, we're going to have a classic battle here between Tfue and Ninja. Marshmallow trying to play that supporting role as well as Nav here. Marshmallow taking a bunch of damage, and he's got to get to his teammate. Nav is boxing around there, and Marshmallow's going to try and go toe-to-toe here against Tfue, but Marshmallow gets picked off. That seemed like it was coming off from the distance there, and Ninja has to get out of that fight. There's just no reason for him to continue to engage in it, considering that they were getting third-party from afar. I think the shots came from Udakov and Flake's power over on top of that tower and punished Marshmallow when he exposed himself and he jumped on top of that ramp.
Tfue really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Merckx here. He's going for the revive.
Aiden's going to go in for the fight, though. Mario's got to be prepared for this. And Nick Merckx trying to direct traffic. He's got a few seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario, again, setting up the fence, helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Came second place at the Summer Block Party Monster.
That's right. And the Trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario, fend off Aiden, Ghost Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Merckx.
He's going to be hacking around each wall here.
Does it?
Off and he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm. Hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit, and it's his to go here. Sinnoh and O-King now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations. Tons of materials. Launch pad, campfire, he's got everything he needs.
And even better, they have the circle is in their advantage. We're now into Storm Phase 5.
So right now he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players. You got zones like this.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players? If they're going to be out in the field exposed, that can give you more eliminations, more points. Kind of like what Sinnoh's doing right here. This guy walks around by himself, and he knows that players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
I like that. Right on his head. Oh, he hit the break here. And also, tons of mobility here. He's got the minis. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Myth? There you go.
Okay, so use the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky, and those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his welcome in the storm right there. It does manage to tick him off. He secured the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. Remember, they just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the weeks of qualifiers. Every elimination's a point.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster, Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sinnoh, Game 1 winner, still living his best life. Picking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with him. Ninja having to take so many shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the surges here. But they didn't forget about him. As soon as he picks, he gets lasered down. And all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sinnoh straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sinnoh the Game 1 winner. That was the game changer for the Game 2. And now it's going to be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for his bonus. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. Early high ground position, holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is, chucks his way all the way across, takes the shot. Oh, this guy as well.
shots, has shockwave grenades, also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way up to the top. Tifu's going to be playing in the mid-ground. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving toward that mountain, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here between Tifu and Sean, who is trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tifu is now landing on Airwalks, another World Cup qualifier, and he is going for this high ground, truly machoing up with the impulses. He wants it. He's going all the way. Look, he just built it back up.
That's Tifu. Battle as Tifu fights on out. Airwalks is going to be out of here. That's going to be Jacob who gets the better of him. Look at Tifu just trying to hold this one off. It's now down here to the final 3 players.
Here we're going to see a quick Tifu versus Cloaksy moment or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground. You know he's not going to give him any freebies here. They have to go up the mountain.
Jacob is going to be the problem here, not Cloak. Here's Jacob looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the high ground in turn. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
The side shot of Cloaksy as the storm wraps up Tifu.
Oh, I lost my voice there. I lost my voice there, people. I'm too old for this. What a battle that was. Jacob with the win against 2 of Fortnite's premier players in Cloak and Tifu. Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. Airwalks goes down to Tifu's aggressive push.
Wow.
And in the final moments, it turns out it's Cloak versus Jacob. And here's the last moments, fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloaksy goes down.
And Tifu ended up falling because of the storm. He couldn't get up the hill quickly enough. I mentioned before, that was a concern. When that storm started moving, the players that were down low, those are going to be the ones that suffered the most. I'm just shocked that Airwalks got picked off the way that he did. And Jacob, what a win for him. Huge victory. And again, against 2 fantastic players.
2 shotgun bullets left in the final moments right there.
Wow.
Just 2.
That was crazy. You know, okay, I think we had a good time with that one. New York City, what do you think about that last game? Because that was a pretty sick one. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Great matchup, through and through, Monster. What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1 Tifu and Cloak, and I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
That close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well there. Airwalks doing also just a great job of just chopping in, down, chopping down, really being a pester. That could have been Tifu's game easily, but just pushed the wrong one. Even
as well when Sinnoh got eliminated. Yes. Right? Once people saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity, because you get a player like that out of the fight, and there's going to be free reign. There's going to be movement to be had. But it was really the real winner of that match. All collected. I think we all kind of need to collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man, because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front, but I think he probably felt like he had that angle. He wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloakzy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloakzy could not build in those, or Jacob, excuse me, couldn't build in those final moments. He had 0 builds. When you see that kind of, you read the player and they're not doing any builds like that, you're like, oh, I'm good. I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was. He was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself fully.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns, which we mentioned so many times. That thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that close to mid-range, and it will hit you like a hand. Before you know it, you're out of the game. You're back in the lobby. You're going back to catering. So what a great matchup that was. Great moments through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
Close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here. One of the furthest points. From there to take it all the way to the end game and find himself in the victory royale. That's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there. That's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Palms by the John Wick house, and then managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays, and I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games though. They're going to be coming up, games 3 and 4. We're going to determine who the winner is, and I think we're waiting right now to get some words from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently, and I have been informed that we do have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob and the 2 people that he took out, Tfue and Cloak. Pooks, talk to me.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have Tfue, we have Cloakzy, and Jacob. Our final 3 in the last game. Oh my goodness. Tfue, walk me through those final moments. Do you mind?
Well, basically, I was in the storm and I had no health the entire game. I had about 40 minis, but I don't know. I just got stuck in the storm. Cloak trapped me. He held me in storm, dude, but he got clapped by Jacob, so it's all good.
A little bit of animosity. We're gonna go over to this side here. Cloak, I gotta ask, what do you attribute to that? You had high ground over Jacob. What happened?
I thought the zone was pulled down the hill, but it was still pulling up the hill, so I didn't wall off my back, and he got a free shot, and I died.
You were eliminated, exactly. Now, Jacob, you took both of these guys out. You won that game, congratulations. How does it feel to take out 2 of the biggest competitors on the biggest stage in the world?
To be honest, I feel amazing, and when I was fighting with Cloakzy, I was so stressed, but because I haven't got a match, yeah, but Cloakzy fortunately didn't put the wall behind him, and I did it.
So you capitalized on Cloakzy's indiscretion there. But you know what? They're all friends. We can all get a handshake around here. We'll work on that. But thank you guys so much. Best of luck in your next games. Golden Boy, what do you think of these guys?
I think that the important thing to note here was that you're in those moments where you have to pay attention to where that circle is going to be going, and you just don't know. So at that point in time, you're like, okay, I gotta just heal up. I gotta heal up. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, the problem is you can't assume anything, especially in these final moments. You don't know if you're going against a pro or a celebrity. And, Jacob right here traveling all the way from Poland now to show up and make it happen. These guys, these foreigners are really coming here and putting on a great performance so far. We already seen South Korea make that nice play from earlier today, but that will lead us right into our next topic here.
That's right, our standings. And hey, you mentioned it, Monster. Fortnite is a global game, and we're seeing it play out now. While he may not have gotten the win, Airwalks is in first place.
Wow.
With 14 eliminations, no victory royale, 28 points total. Sinnoh has been knocked down. Jacob and Claire Grant have climbed their way up to third. Myth now is going to be in fourth place with his teammate Michael Dreher. And then Tfue Ninja also was in 14th place, managed to have that. Now going to be in 7th with Marshmello. Courage still going to be in the running here. 2 more games remaining. Lots of points. And looking at the breakdown, it's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one, Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Placement, yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations are doing fantastic so far. Just taking a look here, a lot of players are in the running. Look at Nick-A30 and Max Carver. They have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. If you just squeeze in a couple placements right there, they're clearly catching the elims they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
I think it's going to be Ninja, Marshmello, and Tfue and Nav, but let's find out for ourselves. Which duo are you going to be targeting on the field today?
Jordan Fisher likes to smack talk. Jordan, I'm coming for you.
Last time Tfue took me down, so I think I'm going to try and take revenge on him.
Well, I was practicing with One Shot Girl and Nick-A30 and Chandler Riggs, and I know that they're going shifty, so you might catch me there.
Targeting every opponent in the game today. Any chance I get to take a shot and run, that's the name of the game for me. Take the shot and run.
I don't want to name names. I got a couple friends here who might not see me coming, might see me coming.
I'm going to be rolling around in a ball, trying to get some late game points and then get some elims at the end of the game, so I'm not going to be really targeting anybody.
Oh, the 9-9 opponents will be eliminated by me, by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Hello, Fortnite fam. My name is PookieFace_. I've snuck up to the caster's deck to find out what being a Fortnite World Cup caster is all about. And to outline that a little bit for me, I have my friends here, Monster D-Face and Shio. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what goes in, what the process is for being a Fortnite World Cup caster?
Well, it all begins with preparation. When it comes down to handling what is the Fortnite World Cup, you have to prepare. We're talking solo and duo competition here. Not only that, we are slammed with a Pro-Am. So you have to cover bios. That's what me and Shio do. We sit down even today. We go back and forth. We're talking hours of preparation on players.
And Shio, what are you doing specifically to help the casters, and what are you bringing to this broadcast right now?
So Monster talked about preparation. For me, it's all about the back and forth. The caster needs to have a knowledge on a situation going on in the game. I've got that. We have 3 screens down here. One has the main game on it. The other 2 just have information and a broadcast alert section. If they have a question, they ask me. I've done all the prep with Monster for weeks, days of cramming as well. And we just get to it. Questions back and forth, relay the information, and yeah, just behind the scenes work.
So you're essentially the Fortnite encyclopedia then, and you are just relaying the information. I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into how our casters prepare and bring the World Cup action to you.
Hey, I'm Cease. And I'm Elevate. We're professional Fortnite players for 100 Vs, and we're excited to play in the Fortnite World Cup. The most fun part of the journey is, for me, just growing as a human and as a person, like having a good time messing around.
The best thing about being here for the World Cup is the experience for me. Like leading up to it, all the experience that I've gained, I can't have thought of something better to have been doing. Like, this has been the greatest opportunity for me. If you're trying to get better at Fortnite, just play non-stop, find someone that you can stick with, I mean, I know everything about this guy, he knows everything about me, so I think that's what's going to carry us in the World Cup.
If you're trying to get better just at this game, a lot of things are just like, no, you're not the best player out there, and no, you're not perfect at any one thing. The game's always adapting, it's still really new. Just knowing that there's always someone better than you and that you can always be better is very important.
I think for duos, we're most definitely worried about Arkham and Falconer. They're one of the best on the West.
Oh.
I don't know if I can hold it by myself. Yeah. There's no way it's this heavy.
Let it on me.
Oh my god. Wait, I got this. Why is this a thing? Let go. I got it. I'm so strong, bro.
Oh my. Why did they make it this heavy?
This makes no sense.
Shouldn't you know we're all like scrawny little gamer boys? Like, I'm going for it. Yeah, if I win, I'll definitely buy myself a Lambo, and then maybe my brother a Lambo, and then maybe my sister a Lambo, and then maybe my grandparents a Lambo.
Pull up your own weight.
Maybe my father a Lambo. This is Cease, and the world's cutest EF.
Mike. Okay. You have a mic. No problem. No.
These placements you've seen up until this point, it's been very intense. Everyone has been giving it their all. We've seen it out there. Shout out to all the regions that have been representing as well, because this leaderboard is looking nice. But here are the prizes they're fighting for. Charity, big first place, $1 million. Can go to your charity of choice. Of course, looking at duos competition.
What happened to it?
Maybe that out, but everyone here is a winner, Zeke.
That's right, and you know, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? We're playing for fun, we're playing for charity, and of course, I mean, we've got an insane roster of players from Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am champions, to RL Grimes and Airwax. They are your Summer Block Party champions. Also, you're going to see Airwax on tomorrow playing in the duos competition.
I can hear, but I can talk.
From different walks of life, all coming together and putting on Peely outfits, because why wouldn't you, you know?
Yeah, we saw Max Carper up there for a second. He's had roles in shows like Desperate Housewives. Just a ton of celebrities here kind of showing face, bringing support to Fortnite, but also doing it for a right cause, which it doesn't get any better than that. Take a look at Ashley
and Exile. Yeah, they're just killing it. You know,
those dance moves.
Cloak, get off your phone. What are you doing? You're supposed to be dancing. Did you not get the memo? There it is. Give the big wave to Cloak if you're out in the audience. Give him a wave. Yeah.
Do you have push to
talk? If you
talk?
are using your phone, hashtag a Fortnite World Cup. Tweet at Cloaksy. Obviously, he'll see it. It's right there. But, you know, show some love.
No.
See, on the other end, you got people like Lachlan, right? Look at that. They're forming a strategy. They're like, look, this is the circle. This is where we're going. And then you've got some people that are just trying to accessorize. You know, do I want to look, which back bling do I want? Which skin do I need to rep while I'm eliminating the entire lobby coming out on top? This is just Fortnite, right? This is kind of where we're at right now.
That's right. That's how it is. Tap man here. This is a powerhouse lineup we had right there for a second. We saw Dr. Lupo and Courage all kind of lined up. Good to see all the buddies close by.
Yeah, no, let's not forget Monster. In case you guys didn't know, it's actually Fortnite's second birthday. That's right, Fortnite is 2 years old. So hop in, play some games. There's some challenges. There's also birthday cake all over the map. Also, in case you didn't play the last time, there's actually these gigantic presents that
Fish stick came out.
Hello? Lord.
Hello.
What's up?
Let's kill some bots.
Let's go. Yo, they couldn't even let us in. What the fuck? What the fuck? It won't let us in. Finally.
No. How do you get this thing off your screen?
Oh, you gotta go to settings. I turned it off. Like,
Press pause and it'll just say stop video.
Oh, you gotta go to settings?
Oh yeah, just go to where you would open settings, and then it says stop video. Dang, it's so laggy.
Lol.
Bro, where is it? I went
Who's
to.
trying to 1v1 me? Who's trying to 1v1 me?
Go to where you would open settings.
What up?
I'll 1v1 you.
I come
Bro,
over to
where
the
is it
pink. Come over to the pink, purple, whatever.
I'm coming to that.
Wait for this lag
Bro,
to die down.
Hey guys.
Yo, chill,
What
you
the
dumb
frick
nigger.
is this lag?
What the fuck are you shooting me for, dumbass? I'm going to.
I'm shooting you because you're bad.
Alright, take
you're
it.
I'm sorry. We're trying to 1v1.
Trash.
Bro, it won't get on my screen. I'm just trying to 1v1. Stop shooting me! Who's wearing the beautiful skin? Why, nigga? Dude, somebody just shot me. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I went into my settings. Stop shooting me! I went into my settings and I was I'm so sorry.
Yo, mute this kid.
Mute this kid. Bro, I'm trying to do something. Can y'all please stop doing that?
Y'all stop shooting people, bro.
I'm trying to do something. Hey there, Nato G. Lou. Hi, I mean, vlogs is actually so bad. Bro, this video won't get off my screen. I don't know how to do it. I'm muting these kids. You're so trash.
Anyone want to 1v1? I'm just in this lobby.
I sure need some help trying to get to those places.
I'm 130 health.
Can you please stop? Can you please stop, please?
130 health, you dumbass!
Do something.
You want a 1v1, but I'm 130 health.
Go to the green if you want a 1v1. Go to the green if you want a 1v1. Go to the green if you want a 1v1. Stop shooting me, you gay motherfuckers. Go! Y'all are gay!
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Ah!
Bro, kid, can you actually be quiet? You're actually annoying.
Yo,
I know, bro. This kid straight sounds like a baby.
Bro, the one kid that keeps telling you shut up sounds like he's a redneck.
What the fuck is his name, bro?
What is his name? What is his name, bro?
Let's 1v1! Come on, let's 1v1! I'm at the
Oh, you sound like Mickey Mouse from fucking Clubhouse.
I know, bro.
Mickey Mouse from Clubhouse.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually true.
You're gay! I'm trying to 1v1!
Dude, what's this kid's name, please? I think it's the X King guy.
I'm not even trying to.
It's
keep doing that.
Ninja's trash. It's
Yes.
Ninja's trash.
Fuck Ninja's trash.
Oh my god, yes!
Nobody tried to kill me. I'm sure doing something.
No, it's They Hate Lewis, fuck.
He's trying to get smacked.
See, now you won't say shit. It's They Hate Lewis.
I'm asking who's trying to get smacked.
Shut the fuck up, kid! Holy shit, yes, I muted him, let's go!
Bro, can somebody please help me? I'm trying to do something. Go into the settings.
You got autism. Fucking hit pause and stop.
Bro, stop killing me. I'm trying to do
Go
something.
to where you would go to your settings. It's all the way at the bottom and it says stop video. Not that hard. You just from fucking 5,000 away.
Bro, it's not on my game. Bro, it's not on my PS4.
Nigga, press the right. You know the right button, the button up top on your PS4 controller, the right
Yes.
button. The
That says
select or whatever the
settings?
fuck it is. It's like select, and it says challenge settings, record player feedback, and all that. It's all the way
I
down.
don't know
and
about
it
that.
says, it's under League Playground. It's under League Playground, and it says stop video.
Oh, it's underneath playground.
Yes, like where you would leave.
Oh, I see it.
Oh my fucking god, yo.
Fucking autistic.
Autistic kid, bro. What the fuck? Yo, chill. I'm coming up. Oh, chill. Oh, it's so laggy. Oh.
Mickey Mouse.
Yo, why do people third party every time I fight somebody? Holy shit.
Fucking trash.
Yo, who is trying to... You trying to 1v1, kid?
Yeah, I'll clap you real quick.
Let's go. Someone's trying to shoot me from above.
Same
we go.
thing you're fucking doing, Moira.
I was not. I just keep fighting people.
Oh
every
yeah,
time
you're about to until I fucking...
I just keep build battling people. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what?
Bro, whoever keeps on killing me, can you stop?
Oh yeah, this kid's autistic.
That's me.
Actually. Everyone's gonna kill you, dumbass.
I'm trying to do something.
Like you, who is this?
Bro,
Like, where are
I'm
you?
straight up trying to do something right now.
Just fucking do it, dude. You've been doing it for fucking...
Where are you? Yo, how are you hitting me right now? I'm getting shot by 2 people, there's no way. I am getting shot by 2 people, what the fuck?
I'm supposed to die.
Chill, bro! Oh my god. Why are you hanging out near spawn?
Bro, who keeps on texting me?
Yeah, definitely one of the people.
Bro, I'm not Bro, I'm not even playing the game. I'm in the spawner space and I'm texting somebody.
But he gives
I'll
up.
strip my game.
No. Default.
No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna say what's about to go into my head, cause I think you're gonna get real mad. No, I'm saying you're gonna get real mad what I'm about to say, but I'm not.
Run it back, Turbo.
Hold up. bro, I'm looking at the sun right now. Bruh, this man. Bruh. This man's scared of screaming. Bruh, you're screaming into my knife.
Oh, what the fuck? Third party, bro. Fuck!
Bro, third
Shot
GG
by
reads
everybody,
fucking
bro.
sucks.
This game fucking sucks, yo.
Or you're just fucking dog.
Yeah, I'm getting shot by 3 different dog shit, man.
Fucking creative, bro.
1v1 me then. Faggy.
I will fucking add me, dude. I will fucking
Alright,
clap.
dude, let's go. Let's go. Add me. Iconic killed you. Add me. Let's go. I already left, so. Iconic killed you.
Bro, I'm trying to leave this map right now. I'm trying to do something. Bro, I'm trying to do something. Hey, shut up. I'm trying to go do something. Bruh, this is annoying. I'm trying to... Don't do that, bro.
What are you talking about? Dude, that sounds like a heart monitor. This dude's goal is literally to trap us. Grab a weapon immediately. Soccer skin, that's AFK, get up. Oh, it's a Luke skin. Come on! We got a game to win. Storm. Shit. It was so dark. Lagging. Calm down. Dude, I said calm down. My game was lagging. Does everyone sound like a heart monitor?
Hello. Turn it on. No. Bye bye.
I am back on.
New map, let's see, huh? Oh, my fault.
When you come in here and lay on the bed, watch on the charger. That's not a charger. Come here.
Okay, I'm gonna respawn. Jada.
Throw your ball in the crate.
Jada. Jada.
Get basketball. Get basketball. Get basketball. Look, Pop. It's a shoe, yeah, Pop.
I don't
There's a
know.
small ball, Poppy. But that one's gonna keep bouncing out.
I haven't seen Jerome since 1.
Since 1.
He came to the house and then he left.
Let me tell you one of that. She said you would eat Chick-fil-A.
That ain't my phone. That's your phone. Oh.
Sorry.
What?
Hello. Oh. So what did you do, Jari?
I didn't even do nothing because it started raining.
What were you about to do? Practice?
Oh, sorry.
Lucky I wasn't out there. I was my.
Good job. I needed you to do that. Dude, guess what, man?
Huh? Your auntie house?
Yep.
Bro, can I stop reloading my gun, dude?
On it.
200 times, I'm like, come on, you know what I mean? I'm wrong shit. And I'm on some gang shit, you can get your ass. Draco like I'm rapping.
Camping high ground.
And I'm on the dang shit. Jari is a bot at this game, bro. He calling me racist. He was dark skinned. But Jari's bad at this game, bro.
Spreading. It can expose your lungs to acrolein, which can cause irreversible damage. It's not a parasite.
Oh. Ooh, you don't even know what I just did.
I was running right to you.
I headshotted you 3 times.
Have automatic.
Shut up. Don't want to hear it.
Not even good. You get back.
I'm lagging, bro.
How you gonna lag at your
I don't even know, but I'm lagging.
I think it's just creative, bro. Oh, sorry? By the way, Jari, I got trash at this game, so he's better than me. Heard me?
About time I got killed.
Heard me, Jari?
What?
I got trash here at this
No, you
game.
didn't.
Yes, I did. That's why you're better than me. Look, see this, bro? I used to hit all those shots. Now, I could have hit all those shots. Look, now I'm bad.
I cannot. I'm lagging, bro.
I'm about to get on the game that I belong to.
To the head. Kaden knows.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving if you invite him.
Alright. We can leave and go. Oh, he got on GTA anyway.
He tried at it anyway. I'm better than
I'm better than you in any game.
No, you suck, Jari. I will literally clap you in GTA. You don't know how good I am in GTA.
Oh my gosh.
I got tanks and all, bro. I'll blow you up.
I'm literally getting spammed on House Party, dog.
By who? By who, kid? By who, bro? Johnny's on board, bro. Big titty like a mother. I'm a false shit. And I'm on some gang shit. You can get your stepped on. She calling me racist. She was dog shit and that I would've ran
Oh my lag.
How you guys get spawn killed? Like, come on.
I'm literally going in right now, bro.
What do you mean, kid?
Like, I'm popping off, like.
You wish.
Oh my god, dude.
You were standing still, I was standing still, yeah.
Bro,
Hard scope,
dude,
by the way.
shut up, bro.
You
like,
have to get flipped.
Shut up.
Your clips are so bad. You make 40-second videos, kid. Like, I'm really about to unsubscribe to you, bro. Fuck, waste their time just to watch a 40-second video. And thinks the fucking trash sniper's nasty. This shit was ass, Jari. Now you heard me, nigga. That shit was fucking ass. That clip was so shitty, Jari. Like, come on, bro. Gotta do better than that, bro. Of course. Oh my god, here we go with the dancing. Look at Jari, camp behind ground. He's scared to edit that, but I will just clap him. Oh yeah. I get it. Idiot. Set the bad holy hell, got a time.
Hey. Hey.
What, nigga?
Huh? You know I beat people in a 1v1. I swear to God.
You can't even beat me in a 1v1. How you gonna beat him in a 1v1?
Yes, I can. I got way better. What are you talking about?
No, bro, you suck, dude.
I'm like the best one in this lobby, dude.
No, you're not.
I'm Tifu. Even Tifu said I'm him. Like, I play like him.
Well, I got trash out of the game, so.
In the game.
My confidence on it. I don't know. Swear to God,
in the game. How Jari got 23 points and y'all got 9? Trash. Jari, you stealing people's kills?
What? Edit.
Clap. In the game, dude. Soccer cat. How y'all do for real? Like,
Especially Beast.
Beast can't even build.
Nah, you trash at the game.
I bitch that ain't nah.
Bop! Zari can snipe. Zari, hit your shot.
Michael. Oh.
Bro, in the game.
Catch on the pump. Where they at? Thanks for Michael. Out through Baton Rouge, we've been riding with them drivers. If I catch you on the... Ah, he left. Beast trash on.
I'm going back to party chat.
I'm lagging, bro.
Jayden
in party chat. Jayden.
Jari.
What?
Go to game chat, like
He's not in our party.
I know you gotta go to game chat and
alright. Jayden
shit like a pickle.
Jayden so far.
Jayden is a pickle. What am I talking about?
I don't care what none of them say. Jayden fine.
I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm the best one in him.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm finna be clapping y'all like I was doing in,
You ain't about to have to, what is he doing? Trying to shoot me, bro.
I had 30 kills, they were still stuck at 9. Come on now. That's something he'll never do.
Come on now. Wow, he's camping high ground.
What's high ground?
He's camping high ground. My mic is so doodle skinny bone self.
Oh my god, no.
Chicken to get meat on your body. Skinny self. Get my first kill. Look, the skins win him. Oh, I can feel the bone. Without pulling the skin. Skinny bone. Bony boy. He's a bony boy.
Thanks for letting me get me 2 big pot though. Mike.
I hit my skinny bone, bony boy. He a 2-2. No, he oppressive, boy. Dang, Jaylen just doodle on him. Dang, my doodle.
Yeah, you were trying to steal my kill.
Look at this fam. Stop spamming.
This is garbage. Stop.
How am I got more kills than you?
I got more kills than you. Kaden.
I was low anyways.
Oh my god, this man is camping high ground, bruh. Spam.
letting me spam me, dog.
You a fat. He pushed me.
Damn, you a whore.
You a whore.
My mic trash. My mic, you trash. My mic is so trash, dude. He wanna wait until I shoot at Jaylen because he comes beside me. And then when I shoot at Jaylen, he wanna edit on me. So watch. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. About to jump in.
What a ball, bro. What's in the morning? This is a tired.
Oh my god, he's trash.
Laser.
Absolutely trash. Are you dumb or are you stupid?
Calm down, bro.
Oh my god, Jaylen.
Calm down, bro.
Jaylen is using his family.
Oh, scared.
Shut up, Jari.
I'm coming, Jari, but he keeps shooting at me. Camp high ground. Oh yeah, dude.
Now my man wanna jump down. You scared of me. Why you
I'm gonna shoot you in your butt.
You're gay, and I like it. What?
Whoa. I see.
Oh my god, my mic is so trash. For real, bro. See my skinny bonies.
I need a new shotgun. That's ace.
They wanna come down and I freaking.
Oh my! You're gay.
No, I tried to face the wall. I tried to reload my SMG so I can spam. Somebody about to get sniped. By who? Nobody got their sniper out. Dari, what are you doing? You're supposed to kill Mike. Are you dumb?
I was
dummy.
trying to edit.
Shut up! I forgot you can't edit. That's why. Edit way faster than you. Took too long. That was a nice edit, right there.
SMG spam. Oh yeah, let me get a new shotgun.
Jayden, camping high ground. I'm dropping down now. Let me drop Yep, my Mac is solo. Got him. I hit him from headshots for these. Jaylen got pulled on. Wow, look at the knockdown.
Wait, I'm doing something. Wait, let me get a new gun. Chill out.
Oh my, he wants to edit when I'm fighting. But I don't understand, dog. Like,
Kaden is so low.
no.
Joking. I'm gonna get you though. Hey, can y'all let me get Kaden? Wow, Jerry. Wow,
you're not gonna get me.
Yeah, but somebody's friend. Somebody's friend keeps shooting at him. But it's all good.
Mike, why are you shooting me at Joey right there, skinny bony? My God, I hate skinny bonies.
Oh, he's low.
I hate skinny bonies.
I dare him edit. I dare him edit. My kill, bye bye.
You're my kill for what?
Bro, you are annoying, bro. Every time I want something to be my kill, you always gotta.
Oh my God, Jari.
What?
Bro, Jari shaped like a Jari shaped like a flint knot. You shaped like an SMG. Now stop it. Literally, that's how skinny you is. Give me that snipe. Hard scope. Okay, Mike. No. So you gonna let me take 2 minis? No. Jaylen camping? I'm gonna build up to him. You wanna come? Oh my God! Come down, Mike. With the spam. That's all. But y'all know Mike's skinnier than the number one. He's skinnier than the SMG bullet.
Send me his head shaped like a lollipop. Mop.
Man, you trash. You have to come behind me.
Bob.
Jaylen, you trash. You had to come behind me. You trash in football too.
I bopped everybody. Oh, that's cap. I'm better than you, Kaden. I bopped everybody in the butt. I'm playing.
Oh my God, bro. You came for me, dude. You came for me, dude. Shut up. I might stay alive so I can kill you. I don't care. He can kill you. All I need is more kills than you.
Wow, Jairi, that was my kill.
No, I not. Thank you. Thank you. John, I got more kills than you. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I have 18. I got 16. I have 18. I got 17. I got 18. Jaylen, come for me, Jaylen. What? I got 17. You got 16. And Jaylen got 6. Cause you Bro, oh my God, I can't play with this freaking hand on my... Can't play with this cast on, dude. The stuff in the way. Like my hand hurt. Well, stop playing.
I'm really not joking around. I'm gonna try to go try hard mode.
cut it out.
Oh my God, Mike, you're a trash. Okay, stand skinny bone. Y'all know Jari. Y'all know my Mike. He's skinnier than a holographic thing that hold the umbrella up. Stick that you hold. The thing that you hold. I was just building crazy.
Hold on.
I was. So how my build got me. Okay, no, we need that.
Dang, he took your butt.
He took your butt.
Shut up, Jerry.
Bro, Jalen, shut up. Katie, you see how Jalen always doubting me though? Like,
I ain't ever say, I ain't even back from now, dude.
Oh my God, Jari! Ooh, Jari's so trash. I mean, Mike.
me? Easily.
Pick it to me. And that's facts.
I was gonna try, but I was gonna try. I was close. How much did I hit you for? Like 170? It was like 10 of
Mike, you're not a better builder than me.
Mike,
Pickles. I mean, Jari.
why are you overbuilding? Alright, 1v1 who? Tatum? Tell Tatum to 1v1? Calm down, bruh. I hate when y'all do this.
I ain't hungry.
Camp high ground.
Huh?
That's another kill stolen. Hard scope. 60 damage, what? Everything I do, I love the man, it's only cool. Really blue.
Bro, why is like Jalen always killing my mic?
I'm the best in here.
Oh, wow. That's how you feel?
The best in here, huh?
Your bots. I bopped him in the butt.
I'm not hungry. Why? Because I'm not hungry?
Bopped him.
What? You're gay. Who says that?
That was you.
Ronnie, I am not hungry.
Oh, jump.
Alright. He said he going to Wawa.
He a little cunt.